So I want to talk about binging for a second. Um, the process and the, I guess, steps that you take to overcome binging are hard, and they take a lot of time and effort, and there will be times where you give in to the binge and to the emotions and to all of those things, and it is a process. And the most important thing is that when you do have those high emotions and you do end up binging, um, that you acknowledge that what you've done, right? A lot of times I would try to like write it off as no big deal, or I would get so frustrated with myself, like, why can't I just get a handle on this? Why can't I just do it, right? Like, why can't I just get away from this? Why is it so hard? Why do I keep failing? I'm never going to succeed, and I would put myself down. And it's been about 18 months that I have been working on creating a healthier relationship with food, and I do still have episodes where my emotions get the better of me and I turn to food for comfort. And it is something that I'm going to continue to work on. But when I do have those episodes where I do binge, I approach it differently now. Instead of putting myself down and calling myself a failure and all the negative things, I think about the situation leading up to the binge. Like, what happened? Where was my mind at? Where was my life at? Different things like that. And I evaluate why I did it, and I move forward. I don't um, I don't starve myself the next day. I don't starve myself the next meal. If I get off whatever my macros are and I do binge, I just continue on with my macros for the next meal, and the next day I get right back at it. And that is an important thing to learn how to do, to be able to avoid um, the cycle, right? It's hard to break habits, it's hard to break cycles. But as you work hard to reevaluate what it is that you're doing and the reasons behind why you're doing it, and you address it instead of um, denying that it happened or punishing yourself for it, or however it is that you handle or deal with those things. If you address it head on and you actively work to overcome those situations and strive to become better, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and it is a process, and I still am not perfect. I don't know if I will ever be, but I know that I am working hard to better my health and my relationship with food and my relationship with my body and all of those things. And it's a hard thing to do. But I know that it's going to be worth it. It'll be worth it for me. It'll be worth it for my kids and for our future. And it will give me the, I guess, determination that I need to keep moving forward. So if you are like me and you struggle with binge eating, and you were brought up, maybe not even brought up, if you just have an unhealthy relationship with food, um, I encourage you to address it and to take the steps to begin to deal with that unhealthy mindset, because it will bless you. It'll bless your life. It'll bless the life of your family and those around you, and it gives you freedom, where food doesn't control you as much as it used to, and through the process it becomes less and less frequent, and less binging in the moment. You're more aware of the situation, and you can catch yourself earlier, but it is a process and it will take time. But I do encourage anyone out there who's watching this to start and to to take charge of your mind and your body and your lifestyle. And just, it's worth it. It's going to be worth it. But just start. I know it's hard. I do know it's hard. I've been there. I am still there, and it is hard every day. But it is worth it. I promise.